When we had last left this man, whose name was probably Harry, he and his partner, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, had finally made their way into the harbor section of Martinez. It was by jumping off of some sort of roof and onto scaffolding, a catwalk scaffolding thing, in order to recover their police cloak. Did they enter? Yes, it was magnificent and wondrous, and there did they discover lots of fun little knickknacks. Indeed, an open office area filled with all sorts of weird shit related to the local union. It was seemingly owned by a man named Leo as well, and along the catwalk guard area was, in fact, a night watch booth, owned by none other than Rene Arnaud from earlier. And as they continued along the industrial area, did they finally reach a strange man. Leo himself, Easy Leo, who had a whole lot to say about pretty much nothing, but eventually revealed, yes, that at the Whirling in Rags there was some sort of strange, powerful super borscht that was on display and being used and shipped to none other than some of the striking workers. And Leo also pointed the two in the direction of none other than Evrart himself, who just so happened to be living inside of a giant crate. This is Disco Elysium. Welcome back. Whoop! There we go. Let's head on over there, I suppose. Let's go see what's up with Evrart. Why not? We're this close. And, as always, there's so much reactivity in this game that I don't ever feel like... I often find that in games like role-playing games or anything narrative-driven, I feel like if I don't do things in the proper order, I will be punished and receive less information or less content. I'll have entered it in an odd way, right? I'll have entered into the quest in a weird way. But this allows for, like, I guess you would call it emergent storytelling, where we've seen multiple cases where if we interact with NPCs in an abnormal way, right? Like with Plaisance and, who was it? The people on the dice maker through the radio or whatever. All that stuff. If we interact with them in an abnormal way, the game doesn't just ignore it or cut out different bits of dialogue. It totally acknowledges that we did encounter them in an order that, well, not even necessarily in an order that was weird or not. Just, it acknowledges what order we found them in, right? Rather than what would be expected, I suppose? Either way, it feels like it doesn't punish you in any way for interviewing and finding people however you please, right? You always, if anything, it rewards you with a little bit of extra text that says like, oh yeah, you've done it in this way. Hey, that's weird, but cool. And then also at the same time, it doesn't necessarily punish you for doing it in what you would suspect is the appropriate way, right? With regards to distance from the starting point of the game, right? It's very, very cool like that, right? Very cool. Man. Hey. The writing in this game is pretty good. People were right. Let's go inside here and talk to Evrart, who may be pissed as shit. I don't know. We do have a level up at the ready, right? Oh, we've got two, in fact. Oh, do you think we should grab one of these? Fuck. Should we grab one here? I could get Remote Viewers Division or the Cold Umama Dakwa. Alright. Would I rather have Remote Viewers Division or the Cold Umama Dakwa? I am quite tempted by the Cold Umama Dakwa. Right? I think we get that. Let's unlock another slot. There we go. And we'll internalize the Cold Umama Dakwa. Because both of these are like paranatural skills, right? These are both paranatural thought cabinet thoughts. But the Cold Umama Dakwa sounds fucking weird and rad out of when it comes to either of these two, right? I'm not sure. There we go. Good. Okay. Let's head on inside of this. There are so many good thoughts and not enough sockets, right? And we'll run into problems if we want to unsocket one of them later, right? Because you have to spend a skill point to de-socket it, right? Jeez. I mean, the levels come quickly enough, but still. Goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, look. Some coffee or tea containers? Maybe both? The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. I've never seen those before on, like, a work site. I've only ever seen them in offices or restaurants, right? Okay. Usually people just bring their own personal thermos. A stair made of pallets leading up. Well, let's go up. Oh, we're going around this way. Oh, look at this guy. This is Evrart, huh? So this is like a multi-story cargo container then, huh? Look at this shit. Wow. So this is their union symbol. Oh, look. A swordfish. Does it sing, I wonder? A taxidermy fish that tells time. Oh. I wonder if it's from the same taxidermist that we encountered earlier. It's just like a relic from a bygone era. Alright. What's up, Evrart? Wow. Look at his image here. It is not what I expected at all. He almost has like a mob boss sort of look, doesn't he? Evrart Claire. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, the brothers Claire. Oh, does he have a lazy eye? Huh. And he has a brother that looks exactly like him, right? I forgot the name of his brother. For all we know, this is the brother, right? They look and talk exactly the same. Before you is a walrus of a man, seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair. It says nothing. He simply stares at you. Ooh, this music is great. Volition, medium success. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone. Say nothing. Look him dead in the eye. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree. Leave without comment. Leave. No, let's say nothing. Look him dead in the eye. We'll just have like a stare down. The one good eye of this man feels you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Stop, this is getting too weird. Keep staring. I'm going to keep staring at this man. I am a man without perhaps half of his mind. I can stare down anyone. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide, self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips.
So.
That's his voice? He's like an aristocratic so. Okay. He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debargers Union. I'm Evrart Claire, head of this little operation here.
Gosh. Let alone, I can't believe this is how he looks, and I can't believe this is how he sounds. Jeez. Oh, look, he's got a little picture there that we, the player, can see perfectly. I wonder if this is someone... It looks almost like a player or a character portrait, right? Huh. Alright. Let's see. And are we Mr. Dubois? We must be. Is our name Harry Dubois? I think. That would make sense unless he got it incorrect.
Please, have a seat.
He knew Kim's surname. He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk. Composure. Easy success. The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you. Then, the chair. Esprit de corps. Easy success. Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Inland Empire trivial success. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name. Take a seat. I'd rather stand. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry right now. Leave. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Inland Empire. It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. Take a seat. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing. Is it my thing? Should we keep standing? What's our thing? Is our thing standing or sitting? I think the only time it might actually be our thing. Never sitting might be our thing. When is the last time we sat in this game? Maybe when we, fell over? Does that count as sitting? When we sleep, we lay down. I don't think I've ever sat down in this game. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Like never sitting. As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves. Beautiful.
I, too, have convictions, one of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level.
Okay, then you should stand up.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He turns back to his typewriter. Volition, challenging success. Don't give up. But don't leave either. You're going to have this conversation on your terms. You just need to remain headstrong. Yo, Volition, what are you making me do? Take a seat. Remain standing and don't go anywhere. Evrart starts whistling a little worker song. He really is trying to ignore you, or will you out of existence. Stand strong. The lieutenant stands right next to you, not showing any signs of impatience or boredom.
I see you're an extremely stubborn man, Mr. Dubois. That ain't necessarily a bad thing.
Finally, the big man looks you in the eye and speaks. That's right. We're two of the best fucking people at standing that you've ever fucking met in your life, dude. 5 XP. Volition, you did it. This might help against whatever comes next.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Oh, his audio quality is a lot better now. It sounds like he's recording in a padded room or something. That doesn't have echo. Alright.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Huh. He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely, comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Huh. He points at it again. Electrochemistry, easy success. Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could... Wait, you know Gart? Or Garte? Thank you, Evrart. Take the comically large check. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it. I'm good. Leave the check. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Leave it. Wait, you know Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
You know what? Keep it. I'm good. Leave the check.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
How does he know? Does he know the pawn shop dude or what?
Lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Ooh, damage morale. Half-light, trivial success. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried. I got this. I would appreciate any help you could provide. Well, let's ask him. How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be alright. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be alright.
Turn to Kim. Kim? Composure challenging 12. Don't panic. +1. At least you're not sitting. 28% chance to not panic. Let's turn to Kim real quick. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Claire's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
He says as though to himself. Alright, let's try to not panic. 28% chance. Here we go, baby. What's the worst that could happen? I failed it. I'm about to panic. A whole lot. Composure. Challenging failure. God, you're sweating. Your knees jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry. Because you lost your gun, and those children are going to shoot themselves with it. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too. Fuck it, let's go with that. So what? Men can cry too. I will cry right here, right now. The most cool and calm and collected crying you have ever seen. Composure. You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Oh God, my morale. Composure. What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Oh, my thought thing completed too. Let's see what we just got. White morning. Alright. Ooh, I can't have the breakthrough until we're done with this bullshit, huh? Gotcha. Okay. Keep standing there wobbly like a man-shaped jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to a safe place. Let's keep standing here wobbly like a man-shaped jello shot. That seems bad. Esprit de corps, challenging success. While Evrart is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Motherfucker, I am a medical emergency. Composure. Maybe you could use your hand somehow, in a kind of throwing motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois. Nah, I'm as good as it gets. Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man. I'm fucking great. Keep wobbling. Actually, I really could use that glass of water. Straighten out. I'm melting. Let's see. Let's throw it right back at him. Nah, I'm as good as it gets. Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time, and I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Volition, easy success. It is about time. It is about a time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity. Ooh, we have a lot of questions too. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about the hanging. I'm looking into your shady brew. I meant Joyce, the company representative. Evrart, I'm going to leave now. We might talk again later. Let's just start from the top. Some of these maybe we won't ask, though. Right? We'll withhold. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade. What? He smacks his forehead, completely flabbergasted. Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? I am. No, I'm not. Lie. No comment. No comment. Harry, he sighs. You wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we? Thank you for understanding. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. We will continue to do what we must. You too, Lieutenant. Heh. He chuckles suddenly. You know I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry. None taken. The lieutenant quickly replies and then turns to you. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry? We are definitely Harry, and probably Harry Dubois. Okay. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? Harry, he says almost gently. Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age. Say nothing. A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I, too, am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. My body's gonna break down any moment now. Probably pushed it to the limit. Enough wackiness. Let's get back to business. Should we keep, going on with the bravado? Or be, reveal that, yes, in fact, my body is about to break down any moment? Huh. No, you know what? I am surprised. For what we've been provided with, it is surprising. I, too, am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Well, you called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart. I call you Harry. Inland Empire, easy success. That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry. So that's really my name? My God, so it is true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low. So says Kim. It's true. My memory is a bit hazy. My memory is fine. I'm just testing you. No. He knows. There's no use in lying to him about this. My memory is a bit hazy. I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... He taps on the folder in front of him. I have a big, fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. Half-Light, medium success. Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. He pauses to look down at a brown folder on his desk. And you were probably right. I can. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? The lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Volition, medium success. Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Huh. Drama, medium 11. Whew. That's pretty rough. Let's get this straight. What is my full name? Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids, or... What kind of a cop does it say I am? Where did you get that folder? Have another look at that folder. Let's talk of other matters for a moment. I think we can exhaust all of this, and then maybe by doing that, we'll get higher percentage chance to succeed at this. Right? Yeah. +1 as well, because we read shipping folders before. Where did we do that? Inside of the union office, maybe? Let's get this straight. What is my full name? It's Harry. He glances at the folder. Harry Dubois. Inland Empire, challenging success. You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange. Conceptualization, challenging failure. You don't feel like any of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count or a beautiful man. Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. Something longer. That's not my name. My name is Raphael Cousteau. Okay, I like it. I can work with that. I don't really like it. Let's go with what Inland Empire said. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. Something longer. Sure, okay, you're Harold Harmon. Harold Demas. But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois. He taps on the folder. A real man's name. The lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. He frowns at the lieutenant. I, however, wish to help you and help you any way I can. Why is he such a downer on the lieutenant here? What's up with that? Alright. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or... Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of a family in here, unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry? You're right, I don't. I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father. No, I wouldn't. Never mind the family. You're right, I don't. Or maybe I strike myself as someone who tried to be a family man and failed miserably at it. You're right, I don't. That's why I like you, Harry. His fat finger is pointing at you. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses. And you, my friend, you are one of the old-time greats. What kind of a cop does it say I am? Well, Harry, he turns a couple of pages in the folder. If I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic. I'm sorry? What? I'm not apologetic. I'm confident. I'm sorry? Yes. He inspects you over his giant bug-eyed glasses. You seem to be, a lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you. Where did you get that folder? Ha, this? He closes the folder. My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. I find that very suspicious. May I have a look? I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. He turns back to you. Please continue, Harry. Let's try this now. Ooh, look. 42% chance now. We might get it. Oh, we could get it even higher, though. Let's see. Yeah, let's talk of other matters for a moment. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me. Alright, Evrart, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Wait. He reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Great, wouldn't want to get stuck in here. Yeah, thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Debardeur's union card. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry. Okay, let's try and get our shit up here. Ooh, what was it that we needed again? Fuck me. It was drama, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, because it's our only one up here. Okay, let's see. Can we pump up our drama any? We can take off our shades, because that reduces our drama. Let's see. Half-light, no. Physical instrument, nope. Rhetoric, oh! The insane mesh tank top gives us extra drama. Alright. Let's display all of our body hairs. Oh look, we can obtain this as well. This thought. White morning. There we are. Thought complete. White morning. What is this even about? It sounds a lot like, is this about race? I don't know. That's what it sounds like at first blush. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as he rises above the dollhouse. You see him, out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally, in a matchbox house, sitting by the window. White flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. Huh. All Motorix learning caps raised by 1. That's useful for us. 20% zoom out distance. Weird. Okay. What a weird-ass stat, huh? Okay. Cool. Now let's do this shit again.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
He grins as if nothing in the world bothers him. Authority. Easy success. Oh, I bet he's still fuming internally due to your no-sitting escapades. He doesn't like to lose a battle of will. Let's see. I wanted to go over a couple of things about me. Let's hear it, Harry. He sinks deeper into his chair. Have another look at that folder. 72% chance now. Ooh, hachi-machi. Let's chew it. Ooh, good chances. Fuck, I failed it. Oh shit, it's because of my, my shit here, right? I'm doing, yeah, the precarious world. Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have. Ah, well, fuck it, we'll live with it. Drama, medium failure. Everart's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry. He knows everything about me. I've got nothing to hide. Both can be true. I've got nothing to hide. Oh, Harry. He peeks into the folder, as if it's hard to turn away from the mysterious mysteries inside. Oh, wow. This is really something. I'm sure it's not that bad, the lieutenant whispers. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that. So how about it, Harry? He leans back in the chair. You need assistance, I presume? Alright. Talk of other matters. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me? Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria. Oh my, he smiles pleasantly. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter? Mr. Claire, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood. Yeah, the belt thing. Say nothing. You are a community leader. Help your community out. Let's bring that up. I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they needed to be taken down. And Jean? Please take it easy with the race science. Oh God, he's a racist. That's a yes to getting the body down. No to the race science. He hangs up and turns back to you. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He turns back to you. He's the big, impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. He's a racist too. Can't miss him. Great guy. Let's talk about my lost gun. Yes, your lost gun. His face turns serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. Rhetoric, trivial success. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Hold on. Could he really hold my gun hostage? Rhetoric. Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it. Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed, he makes air quotes, factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry. Relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez. Inland Empire medium success. It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, you will get my gun back? Let's say I won't be blackmailed with this gun business. Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. 10 XP. Task complete. Track down your gun. His tone is suddenly very serious. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry. I assure you we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well. Esprit de corps, medium success. The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light. Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. He claps his hands together. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition in our hands. I want to talk about the hanging. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. He nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you. Like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. Secret task complete. Interview the union boss. Gain 10 XP. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. I sense there's a but. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a slow nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. Suddenly, he slaps himself on the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors. I've opened a few doors in my life. You've heard wrong, Evrart. We're not. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? Are we? I'm not sure I understand. He looks to the union boss. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen. Come now, I just need you to open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it. Why don't you just open it yourself? Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fists together. You look like you could run all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you. I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. He turns back to you. So what will it be, Harry? Whose door is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. What do you mean by a weasel? A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He removes his glasses and rubs his nose. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over, so I can discuss business with you. He puts his glasses back on. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Harry, my dear friend. He sinks deeper into the chair. I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about the murder. I can't accept this thing. Refuse the task for now. We may as well accept it because we don't have to follow through, right? Accept the task. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. He flicks his fingers. New task. Open apartment door for Evrart. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real freethinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. He smiles, obviously satisfied with how well he planned it all out. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. I'm looking into your shady brew. I met Joyce, the company representative. Let's not bring up the brew. I met Joyce, the company representative. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gone around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. He adjusts a button on his sleeve. I hope you're getting along. I'm starting to lose his voice. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. Just pals? We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. His smile widens. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her, because you and I are such good friends, and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. Suggestion medium success. Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice. Are you sure? I find it a little odd. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gomon? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Evrart, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Okay, let's talk about something else. Are you sure? I find it a little odd. I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. He slams his fist into his hand. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me. Electrochemistry medium success. Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions? What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont? What do you mean, Harry? The big man sounds annoyed. Nothing. I let him go. He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go? He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. He looks down and sighs. God knows how long he's got left. You called him a midget. Harry, he exclaims indignant. I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. Abruptly, he smiles and changes his tone. What? I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals. What the fuck? What is this weird shit coming from him right now? That like set him off somehow. Half-Light, medium success. It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is just another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, I did. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. The man frowns disapprovingly. When she got back, the whole thing was over. Drama, easy success. Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce. Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole. Harry, Harry, Harry. He flicks his fingers. Do not fixate on this little matter. Perhaps it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was. Inland Empire, challenging success. That much is true. His heart truly is in it. Though you wouldn't think so by looking at him. Really? Inland Empire, challenging success. Huh. Empathy, medium success. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now. Really? Huh. So Inland Empire and Empathy are telling us that if something did happen, even if it was a union that did it and put him into power somehow, maybe they knew he would be vying for the seat. But, he didn't have anything directly to do with it. Huh. Evrart, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Yes, lowballing, of course. He's suddenly very serious. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types. Composure, easy success. His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior. Why haven't you let her in to see you? If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator. Volition, easy success. He doesn't want to see her. It's simple as that. Okay, let's talk about something else. Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this he makes an all-encompassing gesture, is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. He looks around. Tell her how overweight I am, and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind. Half-light medium success. This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay. Alright, that'll do for now. I'm not gonna talk about the shady brew to him. Evrart, I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk again later. See you soon, Debadier. The big man raises his hand in farewell. Just kidding, but not too much. Did he just shoot me a finger gun? I think he did. Let's see here. Open apartment door for Evrart. Evrart asks you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Evrart has promised to give you information on the case in return. Get the key to the weasel's door from Manana. Or maybe it's Manana, right? Get the body down. Somehow make it so the bloated corpse isn't up there anymore. Shoot it down or ask for help. Do something. You're a cop. Go to Measurehead on the gates and ask him to get the body down. And we know Measurehead is a racist? Or at least we're fairly certain. We don't know for sure. But he very likely is a massive racist. Okay. Let's go on over here. Head on out. We'll see if the lieutenant wants to say anything once we exit, because I'm quite curious. You know, similar to how we had things to say in the midst of talking with Joyce, right? No? Nothing. Alright. Maybe we should click on him? Let's see.
Yes.
Tell me about the case again. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's some new shit. Huh. Actually, I have all I need for now. Yeah, we'll bring that up later. Okay. Cool. Well, when next we come back, maybe we'll check in with the lieutenant like we just did there. We'll probably look around some more. I'm kind of wondering if we can somehow find the gun and not have to talk to Jean-Luc and get the help of this racist man. Maybe? Maybe that's something we could do? We'll see. But nonetheless, we have our way out of this area, and we can explore the remainder of it, right? And also, what was up with that midget shit that he was talking about? Why did that seem to do something to him when we brought that up? Very bizarre. Let's put this shit back on. There we are. Good. All that for that drama check that we were guaranteed to fail, right? Jeez. Though, I'm glad to have failed it. You know what? I'm fucking glad. You know what? No regrets. Alright. I suppose when next we come back, we're going to continue looking around the industrial area. Until next time, please, take care of each other.